Let me start with a simple question. Why do so many people work hard for years and still feel broke? Money comes in, bills get paid, and somehow the bank balance barely changes. Most people assume the problem is income, but research in behavioral economics suggests something different. Financial outcomes are often shaped less by income and more by everyday money habits. Small decisions repeated for years. And some of those habits quietly keep people financially stuck without them realizing it. In this video, we're breaking down 5 money habits that research consistently links to financial struggles. As you listen, see how many of these show up in your own life. Habit number 1 is spending without awareness. Think about your last month of spending. Do you know exactly where most of your money went? Not the obvious things like rent or groceries. The smaller spending, subscriptions, food delivery, random online purchases. These small expenses are where money quietly disappears. Research from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau shows that people who regularly track their spending tend to have stronger financial stability. Not because they earn more, but because awareness changes behavior. When people start tracking spending, they begin questioning purchases. Do I actually need this? Did I already spend too much this week? Without awareness, spending happens on autopilot. And autopilot spending usually favors the present instead of the future. Habit number 2 is lifestyle inflation. Imagine someone finally gets a raise. Income increases and it feels like progress. But then spending starts rising too. A better phone, more expensive restaurants, maybe a nicer apartment. Individually, these upgrades feel reasonable, but behavioral economists call this lifestyle inflation. As income increases, expectations rise with it. Psychologists often describe this as the hedonic treadmill. People quickly adapt to a better lifestyle, and soon it feels normal. Research from organizations like the OECD shows that higher income does not automatically lead to higher savings, because spending habits often grow along with earnings. Habit number 3 is high interest debt. Credit cards are extremely convenient, sometimes too convenient. Swipe now and pay later. But here's the part many people underestimate: interest. Data from the US Federal Reserve shows that average credit card interest rates often exceed 20% per year. Behavioral economists have studied why people stay stuck in credit card debt. One reason is something called minimum payment anchoring. When a statement shows a small minimum payment, many people treat that number as acceptable. So they pay the minimum, but mathematically, minimum payments stretch repayment over very long periods while interest keeps compounding. The purchase may feel small in the moment, but over time, it becomes far more expensive. Habit number 4 is present bias. Humans naturally prioritize rewards today over benefits in the future. Behavioral economists call this present bias. Saving money requires sacrificing spending right now. Spending delivers immediate satisfaction. Your brain naturally prefers the immediate reward. Research referenced by the National Bureau of Economic Research shows that many people delay saving even when they know it is important. The benefit feels distant, while the cost feels immediate. But wealth building depends heavily on time and compounding. Every year saving gets delayed, the opportunity becomes smaller. Habit number 5 is avoiding financial education. Many people avoid learning about money because finance feels complicated or intimidating. But international studies from organizations like the OECD and the World Bank consistently show a pattern. Higher financial literacy is linked to higher savings, lower high-interest debt, and better long-term financial planning. Understanding concepts like compound interest, inflation, and investment risk influences thousands of financial decisions across a lifetime. Without that knowledge, many people rely on guesswork. And guesswork with money often leads to expensive mistakes. Financial struggles rarely come from one big mistake. They usually come from patterns, small habits repeated for years, tracking spending, controlling lifestyle inflation, managing debt carefully, thinking beyond the present, and learning how money actually works. None of these habits are dramatic, but over time, they compound. And the habits you repeat with money today quietly shape your financial future. If this information finds you helpful, please hit the like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks.